You
the
know,
largest
when I
congregation?
came here, like, say, 60, 63 years ago after the war, this church was built by then. And we had quite a few Greeks here. I would say 50, 60 families at that time
In the church?
in the church. And of course, the ones that were married, of course, had 2, 3, 1 children. And the old timers, they wanted their children to do better than, let's say, we did. And therefore, they could send them to college to get an education. 10, 12 years now, might be 12. We've had a priest come from Mason City, and he comes in the afternoon and gives services because he has his own parish there.
Okay, so he comes once a week?
Yes, every Sunday. And our parish has dwindled so much that for us, you might say it was a financial situation, that's all. That's all. And of course, he comes, for funerals and weddings, and, he performs, I want to say, the things that he has to perform, for community like any other priest. But that's the way it works out. You would meet, and you got to remember, in the olden days, a lot of them didn't have a car, and they couldn't speak the language, and they were kind of congregated more or less together. And this was on Sundays, this is what a place to go. And downstairs, they would have coffee and be able to visit a little bit. But a lot of those old things are gone by the wayside like everything else. If you got a band going down there, like some of the other churches, why, they're very, and I'm not knocking them, but they're the ones that are doing business, as I tell them.
Yeah.
And, the tradition is that they take that 3 times around the church. And when service is over, they take the flowers off of there, and they give it to the parishioner as he comes up from Father. Father gives it to the parishioner, and they're supposed to take them home and dry them. Well, I think it's just like any other church. I think that you go to church to, should we say, meditate and his homily. And at the same time, after church services, you have a chance to visit socially with your friends or the members of the community. Well, we've got new pews, and we've kept up the church, let's say, and the parishioners bought pews, and the parishioners bought the icons behind you. The Greek buffet was very popular, serving Greek food and Greek pastries that we had for sale. And the parish worked hard on that project. They really did, not just 2 or 3 or 4. They all did. They all pitched in and helped.